enjoyed, that my parcel has enjoyed, and the entire Ministry of Solid Minerals Development has enjoyed. I must say that I have not found another, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I have not found another example of this cordiality between the Ministry of Solid Minerals and the joint committees of both houses. I've not found it anywhere else. It could exist. So for that, I'm extremely very grateful. And I'm expressing the profuse gratitude of every member of the ministry to you all. And I want to enjoin you that in the days, months, and years ahead, I want this kind of conviviality and rapprochement to continue and to be solidified. Thank you very much. With regards to the mandate of the ministry, what we actually asked for was the rundown of the performance of our ministries, budget 2024-25, and then the projections for 26. But to save your time, because you have so many other committees, I will just tiptoe to the very important figures. The mandate of the ministry, I really don't think I should recount that here. I think that is self-evident. Is to ensure orderly and sustainable development of Nigeria's mineral resources, sanitize the environment, enhance investor confidence, and put Nigeria on the map of solid minerals in the world. Now, the budget performance for 2024, you gave us an appropriation of 31.24 billion for 2024, and it was broken down to headquarters, overhead. Headquarters was 24 billion, overhead 890 billion, and capital 23. But happily, we can record some measure of success there, because we recorded about 80% released and utilized. So overall utilization of the 2024 budget was about 81%. And that's really something. Now, the revenue performance for 2024, we targeted a revenue drive of 11.8 billion. But as at the end of that budgetary cycle, we were able to collect slightly over 28 billion. So we more than double. In fact, it's a 139% increase over what we targeted. So that's some kind of modest performance. And the major achievements, of course, we reviewed out this several times. We were able to strengthen the mine surveillance task force operations throughout the country. And the mine marshals that we started in 2024 actually sent a very strong signal into the sector. And it was able to arrest a lot of illegal miners. More than 350 have been arrested by the mine marshals to date, and over 150 have been prosecuted, while others are still undergoing prosecution. And we're not relenting on ours. We also achieved the formalization of artisanal miners. You know, we encouraged artisanal miners who hitherto were regarded as illegal miners, but they're actually artisanal miners. And they are very integral in the entire value chain. We call them junior miners in some instances. But we were able to encourage them to form cooperatives so that they will no longer be labeled illegal miners. They will become formalized, structured, and then they will become bankable, and then they can attract financing for themselves. And then government can also demand and receive revenue in terms of royalties, taxes, and other civic that one has been going on very encouragingly as well. And in fact, the South African Minister of Mineral that saw me in Cape Town last week and told me that he's coming to Nigeria to also understudy this our artisanal miners template. We were able to establish about 388 mineral mining centers in the year under review. And of course, we trained artisanal miners, reclamation, which I mentioned in my executive session, reclamation of 4 high-risk abandoned mine sites. And then we expanded the enterprise content management system. That's the digitization. In fact, we did so well with digitization that we got the prize, the Ministry of Solid Minerals got the prize from the head of service as the most or best digitized ministry in this country the year under review. And then we had growth in operational mining companies and all that. Majorly, achievements spanned all across the various compartments of the sector, from security to foreign direct investment to the sanitizing the operating environment, increasing the tenure, security of tenure of operators, and of course, removing defaulting licenses to create room for serious investors. So, Mr. Chairman, for the 2025, I just want to read everything before.
Honorable Minister, honorable colleagues, I would not want to belabor us and yourself because we know the state of performance of the 2025 appropriation bill. And we know that 2026 is equally a rollover of the 2025. Now, unless there is a particular addition which we made in the rollover of 2025 to 2026, we will just have to keep our fingers crossed and pray that we can get the necessary releases from the Treasury for us to attain the lofty dreams and targets which we have set to attain with the 1.017 trillion. If there is nothing that was added with regards to the rollover, I guess all we need to ask for from this side that is not contained herein is the detailed expenditure plan of the 800 billion for the service-wide goal for the solid mineral space. Other than that, I think it's time we wear our thinking caps and see how we can get the necessary funding so that we can actually move this sector to where it is meant to be. But I must applaud the ministry thus far. This 1 trillion has put us on a particular pedestal and has shown the world that we are a serious mining destination. We just need to walk the talk right now, Honorable Chairman. I don't know whether there are one, two quick interventions. Please.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for yielding the floor. Mr. Chairman, Honorable Minister, and your team, I think I don't know if it's possible for us to go far due to the sensitivity of and the importance of this mining sector. If we can make it the first, if there's a way we can make it the first line charge, maybe it will help us. Because it's a very, very sensitive ministry that needs it. But just like the oil sector, maybe we should try and see if we can make it the first line charge and maybe it's better for us so that we can move this. I don't know. He has the power, we do it, and he do his own part. Let's get out of the way. That's what I think to help them succeed. Because France of like this, 1 trillion and not many for them. How can they develop our
sweet song in my ears. In fact, I have to crave the Jabez indulgence to wear my reporter's cap. That should be the headline of tomorrow's news. If I was still sitting on the
Just like I called your budget, but
that's
that's
the
sabotage
big
last
story.
year.
That will be one of the best things or decisions if it can come. I will please appeal to all of you because it is actually beyond the purview of them. If you legislate on it, it becomes doable. Then we put on our own executive machinery to ensure that. Because you know why it is doubly important is because there is no way that we can actually achieve these are lofty goals and ideals without a scientifically, internationally certified geological data. And that geological data was the basis upon which our budget was enhanced. So our acquisition of this geological data puts us at par with mining giants in the world. In fact, the little that we have done locally has actually placed Nigeria on the map, on the global map. I wish, I'm sure the chairman, both of them were with us in Ghana last week, and they could see the enthusiasm of investors trooping to the Nigerian Ministry of Solid Minerals booth, exhibition booth in Cape Town. It was quite impressive. The same way, almost on a daily basis, I'm receiving inquiries, interests shown by investors across the globe on our minerals because we've been able to actually aggressively, globalize it. So the next best thing to work at top is to be able to acquire this geological data. Putting solid minerals as a first line charge will get us there. I am totally in support of that. Thank you.
Okay, I think the bit of the substance of the contribution is the need for us to prioritize this sector. Zero leases on capital worrisome as well. Because we have said earlier that we must harvest the full potential of this sector in Nigeria. And how do you drive the harvest with zero